Will you play Pharaoh someday too? I'm not sure. Maybe in season 4 or maybe season 3. If someone lets me play their well-geared Pharaoh, but I doubt it. I doubt that's gonna happen. Hey Rob. No, that's unfortunate. Found him. Devoured out, I think. Oh, they didn't know it. I got stung by a bee yesterday, almost in my fucking eye. It was like really close to the eye, but luckily I didn't like, I'm not sure how to say in English. You know how usually when you get stung by a bee or a wasp, you're fucking, the place where you get stung gets huge or like big. I don't know what that's called. So well, that didn't happen because I thought I wouldn't be able to see with my right eye where I get stung for a while because of that, but it didn't happen for some reason. There's actually almost nothing. Swollen, yeah. Bee missed lethal. Oh man, it would suck so much if it actually stung me in the eye. I can't even imagine. I think my fucking eyesight would go rip. At least for a while. Omega. Eesh, fucking damage. I can't even try to juke because I'm gonna die if I do. Like if I get kicked, I die. If I don't get kicked and he just holds the kick for a while, I'm gonna die. No matter what I fucking do, I'm gonna die. Undead rogue better than orc rogue? I'm not sure. Depends on what you're playing, I guess. I think orc can be really good for priest rogue. Or maybe some trace comps, like, you know, the comps that include holy pal or something, or priest, or shaman, maybe. But there are no such comps, I think, that are good, at least that we know of. I don't want to fear him. I want to let my rig blind first. I'll just burn for now. Get him bashed to burn there. You can blind him here. Yeah. He's gonna have to trinket this. Actually, accidentally dispelled abolish. I didn't mean to. Try to dispel an S now. Oh, the grid gets kicked. Or not abolish, I dispelled life bloom. I thought it was abolish, that's why I dispelled. How the fuck did we get 12 for that? I thought they were like 1500. Is my Twitch live? It is live, I think, but people can see it. I mean, people can see me streaming if they come through a direct link. But otherwise, they can't find or see my Twitch and my stream on Twitch. Some people suggested that I got shadow banned. I think it's just some bug, but I mean, it's weird. I wrote to Twitch support like a week after it happened, or it started happening, and they basically said that, yeah, you know, blah blah blah. These things are temporary always, and we sent some people, or we like designated some people, I guess, to look into the issue, and it's been like 3 weeks or a month, probably a month, if not more, since then. And the issue is still there, so I guess it could be a shadow ban, even though it makes zero sense to me. It could be, I guess. He's gonna stomp soon. So yeah, I don't know whether it's a shadow ban or just some bug, but either way, my Twitch, my like second channel on Twitch, he's fucked and has been for a while. Is that your priest? It's so. If so, grats on the earring. No, it's not my priest. Someone lets me play it. Why you play TBC instead of Waddle? You just like it more? Kinda, yeah. Don't even see you on my follow list. Well, that's the thing. People can see me in their, you know, followed channels section, which is how they usually find out if there's. If someone they follow is streaming, I guess, besides notifications. And so since people can't see me there, I get like 5 viewers every time I stream on Twitch, sometimes less. I'm gonna fear him. Yeah, uses Deathwish, that's fine. We get to do more damage on. Not a bad disarm by the warrior. Okay, he wants to go druid. I'm gonna dot the warrior here to keep them rotting. In case we fail to kill the druid, at least the warrior will be low. I could play better. As for playing TBC over Wrath, yeah, I guess I just like TBC more. I don't mind Wrath, and I personally think that Wrath is like one of the best expansions for Arena, one of the better ones objectively. But I just, especially the 284 meta, I don't really enjoy it as much. And also, you know, man, I've played TBC for so long, I know everyone here, it feels like home. Which is why I guess I keep coming back, because, you know, I do like the game, but also it's like my second nature or something. I don't know, man, it's hard to explain, I guess. And I don't quite know myself why I keep coming back. I'm gonna drink a hamstring to connect with the fair. It breaks instead. Spelled an S. I'm gonna PS the intercept. Last summer I got stung on my tongue, wasp sat on my burger and I didn't see it. Yeah, that must have sucked. I don't know, I guess there was some misunderstanding. Yes, because I heard that bees don't usually sting for no reason. They aren't stupid like wasps or aggressive or something. And so yesterday I had this bee, it started like trying to get into my eye or something. At first I didn't even realize it was a bee. I thought it was a fucking fly that was just for some reason trying to get into my eye. And so I started, you know, shushing it away, and I guess it took it personally. And it started trying to like bite me in the head first, or like in the neck, you know. I mean, yeah, what else can I say? Apparently that bee got personally offended by me not letting it get into my eye or something. And finally, you know, it hit me next to my eye. I was like, what the fuck, motherfucker, what is your problem? I'll kill the warrior, I think. Why your WoW have more graphics than the normal TBC version? You can Google HD textures TBC. You should easily find it. I don't have a link. Where do I find the direct link? You mean to my Twitch? You can find it on my YouTube channel. Both of my Twitch channels are listed there. Or, not sure if listed is the word, but I guess you get what I mean. What are the most fun TBC classes in your opinion? I don't know, probably Rogue, Mage, Disc Priest, Resta Druid. Pharaoh also is a lot of fun in my opinion. It is really subjective. Like, I think in general, the classes with most options, most possibilities, you know, the more decisions you have to make, the more fun it is, I think. And those classes, I believe I've named them. Rogue, Mage, Disc, Resta Druid. I mean, different people enjoy different things, you know. Some people enjoy playing Schakaqt or Vampire Mages or Rets or something, Hunters, Warriors. I personally enjoy playing all the classes that I play, depending on the time. I guess sometimes I feel like, you know, like playing Warrior. Sometimes I feel like playing fucking Enhancement Shaman. It can be fun. Favorite arena expansion? I guess it has to be TBC. Even though I don't feel like I enjoy it or like it as much anymore. Most mechanically difficult class, least mechanically difficult in TBC. I think Mage and Rogue are the most mechanically difficult ones. And the least mechanically difficult, I don't know, I'm not sure about that one. Since I haven't really played all classes. I played like everything besides 3 classes, I think. Haven't played Warlock, Paladin, Hunter. I think TBC in general is very easy when it comes to the mechanical play. He might coil me. Guess he doesn't. I'll trinket it to be able to dispel Ness. Press it, you fuck. That was a really quick counterspell. I was gonna joke. I'm gonna kill the pet. Warrior seems least mechanical. Eh, not necessarily. Богданчик, ты не хочешь на Good Game постримить? Это лучшая русская стриминговая платформа, и там нет странной модерации, как на Твиче. Да не особо, наверное. Ну, я стримил, я использовал их рестриминговый сервис, чтобы стримить на Твиче, на Ютубе и на Good Game, соответственно. Но я никогда там особо чат не читал, у меня, по-моему, там никогда особо и вьюеров-то не было. Ну и как-то в целом стримить одновременно на Твиче, на Ютубе и на ГГ, и читать везде чат, и везде что-то на какие-то вопросы отвечать, с кем-то разговаривать, это, ну, мне, типа... Я не хочу это делать, короче. А не стримить, например, на Твиче, и вместо этого стримить на ГГ, это тоже полная хуйня. Yeah, wasps are aggressive, bees are usually not. You can see the difference when you're stung because the bee's needles stick to the skin and the venom sac is still attached to it. Man, I don't know, I'm not really that much into insects and I don't know much about them. This is something I heard that, like, bees are pretty chill and they will only sting you if they feel threatened, and wasps are just fucked in the head. They will sting you for whatever reason. Uzbeki, yeah, what's up, Henrik? Are you mean the Discord messages? I'll answer you after the stream, I think. CB reading into it now. Здорово, Blast. Are you on this? Yes. Most technical, maybe Rogue. Least technical, probably Red Pal. It also depends on the... I don't know what it depends on. Whatever. I would say Rogue and Mage are probably the most mechanically requiring, or the most difficult. Maybe not Mage, maybe Rogue and some other class, man, I don't know. It's just that with Rogue and Mage, you get the most amount of spells and abilities that are not on GCD, and that adds an extra level of complexity to your mechanical game, I guess. Not much of it, but you know, still makes it more difficult than the classes that don't have that. Guess we wanna go Rogue. I mean Druid. Fjord never gets dispelled. Yeah, this sphere was actually pretty bad. I don't know why I did that. Doesn't make much sense. I don't like this Druid go though. Not gonna lie. But I guess now we have to commit. Trying to lost his stomp. I'm not gonna dot him because he probably wants to blind Druid. Like now would be really good, I think. Yeah. Когда стримы с Лигзи и Миром Пипи Хэнс? Не знаю, под конец сезона поиграем на РМП. Ну типа с Миром я сейчас играю. Do you think Rogue and Mage is most mechanical because of all the CDs and skill shots type plays they can make? Yeah. I mean, I don't think Rogue and Mage are a lot more difficult than other classes mechanically. They're about same as hard or whatever. Slightly more, you know, more difficult, I guess. But I think in general they are more complex classes than most others. They have more options. They have a lot of defensive CDs. They have offensive CDs. They have things that you like, abilities and spells that I don't know, man. It's hard to talk about this shit for me, but I guess you get my point. Why do these high-level teams keep remaking and trolling the low-rated teams? It's legit cancer for people trying to get better at Arena. Yeah, I know. I don't know, you should ask them. I try to never do it unless I absolutely have to. And that's just how it is, man. That's how this game is. How the private servers are, how the fucking rating system is designed in this expansion. Can't do much about it. Like on Wrath you get MMR system, like proper MMR system, which for the most part solves that problem, because the more experienced, higher rated players usually don't play against the, you know, the low rated ones or the less experienced ones, even if they remake a team. But here, you know, you do sometimes have to remake the team due to like different reasons. You can't just play in one team all the time, even if you want to. Like I myself, I want to play all the time in the same team. I don't care. Like I really don't want to you know, to take the rating out of those low rated players. I don't want to be playing against them. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. But the game is designed in a way that it happens. Like it's gonna happen, especially on these private servers where the population in general isn't as high and there isn't that many good players on the top, you know, all that. Wasps are literal demons from hell. I'm not sure about that, but they seem to be dicks. You know, there are this kind of players that want to have the perfectly good win ratio, no losses or no loses, and they'll keep remaking their team, which is fucking AIDS. I don't like it myself, and I don't think it's good for anyone. I think it's stupid, and it's not good for the server, not good for the players, it's not good for anyone. But they keep doing it anyway. But even those players that realize that kind of shit is stupid and like purposefully wanna never do it, like ever, they also are forced to play in new teams sometimes, and you know, remake teams sometimes, or join other people's low rated teams. You know, shit like that is always gonna happen, even if you don't want it. It's just there's no way around it, almost, if you're playing a lot. Do you have an opinion about upcoming new fresh Netherwing, I believe? I do have an opinion about it. Last time I played there, which was maybe season 3 or season 2, on their previous realm, it fucking sucked. I hated it every time I played it. I played it a few times. It fucking sucked. Like when I only speak about Arena. I haven't discovered any other aspect of the game on their server. I only played Arena, and every time I did, I felt like never playing there again. Entropius TBC, I don't know what that server is. What server are you playing on? Endless? Pray for classic TBC to incorporate MMR instead of team rating. Nah, they're not gonna do it. It would be nice if they did it, but I think the game is gonna be so fucking bad. Like, you have no idea. It's gonna be on par with some really shitty private servers. Probably even worse in some regards. So you're not gonna play classic TBC? No, I probably will. You know, if I'm still playing the game, if I'm doing more or less the same thing I've been doing these past 5 years or so, I'll probably play it then. Esti Roman. I guess you're asking if I'm Romanian. No, I'm not. I'm Russian. Is Motorforge the only Instant 70 Arena only server at the moment? To my knowledge, yes. People just want to have a nice win to loss ratio, that is why they remake. Sometimes, yeah, but not all the time. Not every time. You know, sometimes there are different reasons why you might want to do it. Bogdan is a Romanian name, and that's why I'm asking. Good luck, have fun. Bogdan is not a Romanian name, but yeah, it's a common name in Romania, I guess. As well as in, like, Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, Serbia, maybe even Poland. But it's not a Romanian name. It's a Ukrainian/Russian name. Or like Slavic, I guess, in general, you could say. Like early Slavic or something, from the early Slavic times. He's gonna trinket in an S, I think. You should have done that. Unfortunate scenario for the droid. Yeah. You don't want to be in that situation, in that position, for sure. What spec are you running, brother? You can go to endless.gg, the website of the server, type in the name, and check my spec. Sorry, I don't have time to do this right now. It will have a huge population though, which is the big downside of any of the good private servers. Yeah, I agree. I think population, you know, overall hype around it, and people ultimately is what's gonna make the game good, not Blizzard, you know, not their implementations or whatever, man. I don't know. Don't know how to put it. My dispel actually did nothing. Dispel is an S though. I just need to not let him Swiftman now, and we're fine. Would be nice to play versus real people, not the same 5 teams on every private server. Yeah, I agree. Even if those 5 teams are good, or like, you know, they're good players, it gets boring after a while playing against the same people. But the problem is, You don't even play against those 5 good teams on private servers. You play against whatever kind of decent-ish players at 2K or something most of the time. And every now and then you'll play against someone actually good, which there are very few teams like that. So it sucks. Объясни, пожалуйста, в чем профит открытия помогу через преп ДТ помогу вместо ЧШ или гороты. РП versus РМ. Ситуации, когда пристасап или мяк начинает кастить фростбол. Основное, что надо сделать в этой ситуации, надо дать им типа просапать приста, продиспелить, и тогда маг начинает кастовать фростболт, чтобы дать шатр по присту. Тебе нужно просто шатр стопнуть. И ты либо спринт юзаешь и город нажимаешь, что нормально тоже, либо юзаешь shadow step и нажимаешь город, но это не обязательно делать. Можно засейвить и спринт, и преп, ой, и спринт, и shadow step, чтобы просто сбить дротиком, ну типа делитроном фростболт, потому что все, что тебе нужно сделать в этой ситуации, по сути, это фростболт сбить. Ну, типа, спринт город это тоже хорошо, но тебя могут цапнуть там, или найти, или, короче, такое. А shadow step юзать тоже не очень. Поэтому я предпочитаю дротиком сбивать. Ну, типа, спринт и горота без прemeditation тоже хорошо. Иногда даже лучше. Почти всегда, наверное, даже лучше, просто тебя могут цапнуть. He might trinket, he did. I dispelled an S, but it was too late. You know any good rogue who stream in Endless? I don't. I'm streaming rogues sometimes. I wouldn't call myself a good rogue, but you know, every now and then I'll play like okay. It's funny because I actually played rogue recently a few times off stream and I played pretty fucking good, I would say, actually. I guess I was more focused. I was playing without music, with in-game sound, and I was like actually trying to play good, and I wasn't getting distracted constantly by, you know, having to interact with the stream and stuff like that, thinking about things I don't have to think when I'm not streaming. Check chord later, Bogdan. Yeah, well, why do people go human instead of no? LMAO, aren't humans worthless in TBC like vanilla? Depends. If you're talking about warriors, yeah, gnome is a lot better. Human is really good for rogues though. I've never played TBC Arena, so I'm wanting to try the instant 70 boost and endless so I can practice. How much work is it get a character arena ready, assuming I do the 70 boost? I'm not sure, man. It depends on how hard you go at it, I guess. Some people can get pretty decent gear in like a week. Others it will take 2 to 3 weeks or maybe even a month. I don't know. I myself haven't done that in a while, so I kind of forgot how long it takes. I want to play Slam Warrior PvE, that means I need Swordsmith. Do you think you can compete without Stun Herald? Yeah, you can. Also, you can just buy Season 2 weapon. And use the sword, you know, at first, until you buy that PvP weapon. Season 2 mace is fine in my opinion. Like, Storm Herald is obviously a lot better. Deep Thunder though is still better, but not by that much, I would say. I play classic right now and you can make so much rare gold so easy, won't be an issue. I don't know. Not sure what you're talking about. No dual spec will be so AIDS in Blizz TBC. Yeah, I actually agree about that. It's gonna be AIDS. Projecting. I want to trinket this to take. To not take much damage. I want to dot the druid also, we could go druid. Yeah, nice. We're doing it apparently. If he fears me, that would be nice. But he doesn't. Project both. Just make sure to dispel that shit. My fiend wouldn't hit him. He was at 50 HP for like a few globals. Not sure why my fiend didn't hit him. How can a Druid Warrior team counter your CC chain there? The Warrior needs to save his intercept, I think. And the Druid needs to trinket early. They don't necessarily have to stop the chain, they can kite as well, like the Warrior can just run and it could work. There are things they can do. I just can't really think of like all of them right now and what would be the ideal scenario for them, or the ideal way for them to deflect our offense at the start. Basically they have to kite a lot and save intercept for when the rogue goes for cheap shot kidney on the druid. Because so far we've won almost every single game off of chip shot kidney the druid for CC, and the warrior didn't do shit about it. Basically he needs to save intercept to at least force the trinket. Ideally he gets a disarm and the trinket, but sometimes he would just force the trinket and then maybe they can survive until the next time he can intercept the rogue and disarm him or something. Server, this is endless. Are you there, Dank? I still didn't answer your question about undead and human and that shit. You're gonna have to ask it again, because I forgot what the question was exactly. I saw on a BIS list that KT sword is better than BS sword, so I'm kinda hoping it's fine to play mace until then. It is, you don't, like, it's fine. Both, like, all of those weapons are fine. I would say in Season 2, the best weapon for the warrior is Storm Herald. The second best is probably KT sword. Or... Actually, the second best is... Deep Thunder, and then the third best is Season 2 Mace, and then there are swords. KT sword is the best sword in the game in Season 2. Maybe I could trinket sooner, but I doubt it. Okay, this game might actually drag for a while. Never mind. You think DT is better than Season 2 Mace? Yeah, I think so. This guy don't check chat much, or no, I try to answer everything. It's just that I don't have a second monitor, so I have to alt tab for it every time, and I can't really do it during the game, obviously. And the breaks in between games are not that long, and since I'm trying to actually answer every question, I fall behind on that, I guess. Because there's actually quite a few questions and things to comment on and things to answer. Сколько у тебя тут персов? Я не знаю, не считаю. Несколько. Hey dude, I watch you a lot on and off. Just wanted to say I think you're awesome. Not a lot of high level players take as much time explaining strats etc. with viewers. Yo, thanks man, appreciate it. Try my best. I mean, I could obviously do better. I could talk more about what I do in every single game, and you know, I could do way better, but I guess I'm trying to do my best. Spelled he's an S. Thanks for the answer, no problem. Human rogue versus undead rogue, which one, when and why? I would say undead rogue is almost always better. Human is good for a few comps. Probably rogue mage on alliance is better than on horde. Maybe slightly better, maybe about the same as good. Just against different comps you'll have an advantage as opposed to the horde side. Then for something like RLP in threes, I believe human is better. Maybe Warlock Rogue is better on Alliance. And when I say on Alliance, that always implies that the Rogue is human. So, Rogue Mage, Warlock Rogue, RLP, all those are probably better with a human, or at least same as good, or you know, could be. I haven't played those comps myself, especially on Rogue, so I don't really know, but I think so. My Rogue is saying that Lock Rogue is better in Horde. And that makes it RLP and Rogue Mage. That is probably better on Alliance. There could be a few comps in threes, a few other comps in threes, where human will be better than undead. Something like fucking warrior, rogue, priest. I'm sure he's better with the human rogue and dwarves. Maybe a few other comps, but they're not as popular. Otherwise, undead is almost always better. And also, as I said, I think orc can be really good for priest rogue, and maybe a few other comps. Could be even better than undead. Ideal scenario to win DPR is where a druid is intercept before kidney and disarm, keep priest and hamstring, tunnel priest, then intervene when rogue goes for blinding druid. The DPR are going to kill druid, of course. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you need to kite a lot also as warrior, which you didn't mention, I guess. How much it costs to get the trinket? I didn't get the trinket. The owner, the priest, got it. I have no idea. I think the guy is just raiding, or was raiding. So he got it the normal way. I'm 100% sure you'll be very successful when TBC Classic comes out, maybe. I guess we'll see. Any advice to level on Endless? I'm considering starting. No, I don't think I have an advice for you, man. Do you think Ant plus Rested Druid / Disc is a off-meta pick that could work in lower ratings like 1800 and down? 1800 and down, any comp can work, honestly. Enhancement Shaman and Druid is a pretty strong 2's comp. And then Shaman Disc is okay-ish, decent-ish comp. Not really though. I mean, it is just that okay-ish, decent-ish. Not really that good, but you can get like 2.1k or something with it, I guess, or 2k. Depends on your queues, how lucky you get with those, and how many high-rated teams that aren't your counters you're gonna be facing and stuff like that. Could maybe even go 2.2k with it again if you're lucky. No second monitor in 2020. What? Well, I didn't bother. Your stream will blow up with classic TBC, man. You'll be the TBC monkey news. Yeah, not sure. I think it's the time to make a Disc Priest guide. Like, it will have 1 billion views when classic TBC comes out. Well, I don't feel like it, so I'm not gonna do it. At least for now. I never felt like making guides. I don't feel like it now. So that's that, I guess. Shadow Priest Rogue, probably too. I'm not sure about that. Does Arena 1-3 macros work in TBC, or is that a Waddle only thing? I think it didn't officially had support in macros till Waddle, but I think Gladius lets you do it. Yeah, you can do it somehow through Gladi. I don't know how though, I've never done that. I think SP Rogue is better on Horde too. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, SP Rogue on Alliance can be really good and really strong in some like very particular niche scenarios, like against fucking Warrior Druid or Rogue Druid or a few more comps, but you don't need to be Alliance to beat those comps anyway. At least like Hunter Druid and Warrior Druid. It's really good to be Alliance against Rogue Druid, obviously. But like on average, Horde is probably better for Shadow Priest Rogue. I think the owner bought it from the guild he's in. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he bought it or if he just got it. I have no idea. Do you know a human rogue that whose name Atlas loots? He could even play with double heal in 3s, so amazing. I do know that guy, and when it comes to rogues on TBC, he was not among the best ones, trust me. He was okay, I guess, but I never liked how he played, and I always thought that he was a very average rogue at best, compared to some other ones that are actually good. And the fact that he played with 2 healers in 3s doesn't mean shit. It's quite a common comp on TBC where you play with Disc Priest and Dream State Druid as a rogue. It's a fun comp. Well, not fun, but it's like, in my opinion, one of the most fun double DPS comps, or double healer comps. The combination with Rogue and Mage. In my opinion, those two are the most fun ones, and the ones that actually require you require some skill, I guess, or some... not skill, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. Basically, I feel like double healer teams with warrior and warlock are so brain dead and so boring. And the ones with rogue and mage are a bit different in my opinion. Nice-ish, I guess. Even though we didn't really, I mean, nice in terms of like fucking win ratio or getting some rating, but it doesn't mean shit actually. We didn't face too many good teams, unfortunately. Maybe next time. If you'd make a guide on PvP, your channel would blow, mate. Seriously, people really like others helping them. I know, but I don't care. I don't care about my channel blowing up or anything like that. I don't care about capitalizing on my channel, or my YouTube or Twitch channel or anything like that. That's not why I'm doing this. That's not why I'm streaming. That's not why I've started my YouTube channel and why I started streaming and all that. The point was never to blow up or make money or anything like that. So I don't really care. That's not to say I will never do a guide or never release a guide. But I just felt like saying this just to clarify, because well, this is supposed to counter the argument of like, oh, you'd go big if you did that, or you know, whatever. Why is everyone talking about classic TBC all the time? I'm not sure. I guess people are excited about it. No need for guides, just cut out arena games on stream and upload them in videos more than 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes. I guess more than 10 minutes, but those videos will boost algorithm for watch time and give you more audience. Yeah, well, again, I don't care about more audience. You should do some deep dive / discussion video with some other good arena players. If you don't want to make guides, find that format way better anyway. Most guys can be substituted with 5 minutes of Google. No. I mean, most guides that are out there probably can be, or they can be substituted with watching just one stream session of some good player, I guess. That might actually be more beneficial than reading those fucking 15-year-old guides. Like, in my opinion, if I were to make a guide, it would just really take a lot of time and effort, and I would have to cover everything, and I would have to like spend a lot of time on it and, you know, do it right. And I just don't feel like doing all that. And in general, I don't feel like making guides anyway. But I know if I were to make one, it would have to be like a proper one. And that's a pain in the ass. How do you play the opener as priest mage versus mage rogue? I mean, you just try to survive, I guess, or try to keep your mage alive. It's pretty simple. Try to get yourself in combat. Stay in combat. Try to avoid being sapped, both you and the mage. Что за сервер? Это Endless. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. As said in the title, it was a short stream, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.